On today's Go Angling Gear Guide, I want to talk about how I set up my LEADCORE rods for targeting midsummer walleyes. Now in my hand here, I have a spool of 18-pound Suffix Advanced LEADCORE. And it's really very easy to use. Now remember, there's a thin filament of lead inside this line. It's covered with 832 braided line. So what I like to do, if I'm going to tie a knot, I just strip back that outer sheath and pull out a section of lead. Once I do that, I can pull that braid back up, and what I have now is just basically a section of line that I can tie to. This ties just like any line that you'd put on your rod and reel if you're spin fishing. So that brings me over to here to a setup that I've actually got on a reel. So I've got the lead out of the line, and then what I'll do is I'll do a simple overhand knot in the LEADCORE. And I want to actually make that simple overhand knot in a section that has the LEADCORE in it, right near the end of where I pulled that lead filament out of the line. And what that does is it kind of seals off that LEADCORE and keeps more from breaking off, more from poking out of the sheath and continuing to work its way up that line. That simple overhand knot, pull it tight, the LEADCORE will no longer stick out of the braided line, and you won't lose any of your dive curve. So as you look at it, this is that simple overhand knot that I've tied right here. And you can see additional lead, just a little tag in there, has worked its way out, but it stopped dead right there at that knot. And then this is a section of the line where I have no LEADCORE filament in the line, and I've knotted to just a regular barrel swivel. Now at that point it becomes just like any other rig you're going to tie for walleye fishing. I'm using a 10-pound fluorocarbon leader here down to a number 2 snap that I attach to my crankbait. And leader lengths will vary a great deal. Leader length in a body of water that's very stained, dirty water, you can go as short as 3-4 feet. If you're fishing the Great Lakes, there's times where you'll go 10 feet or more. On the body of water that we were fishing today, we were targeting right about that 6 to 8 foot leader length, and that was plenty. So just follow these real simple instructions on how to get that LEADCORE set up to get ready to tie it to a swivel. And once you're at that point, hey, things are going to seem real natural to you. And for me, LEADCORE in the summer, it's one of those universal techniques where if I'm on a new body of water that I want to learn quickly, or if I'm in a situation where it's a familiar body of water where the fish just are not on a live bait bite, this is the presentation I turn to.
For additional content related to this video, check out these videos. And don't forget to subscribe to In-Depth Outdoors and Gander Outdoors so you'll never miss a new video.